What's going on, y'all? In this video, I'm going to show you 4 different ways that you can search in Studio One. So we'll start with the start page, and this is a recent update to Studio One 5, but we can now search songs, projects, shows with this magnifying glass icon here. Just type the name of a song, project, or show, and it'll filter and show here, which is a nice feature. This is something that I wish Studio One had for a while, but it just wasn't that big of a deal to me, but really glad that it's added in here now. Let's go ahead and go into a session. Okay, the next one is if we open up the browser, you can, on a Mac, Command F is going to pull up the search. So even if we weren't in the browser, actually, let's get out of it. And Command F is going to open up the browser, pull up your search, and from here you can search pretty much anything over in the browser. You can search loops, presets, instruments, your plugins. Let's do MPC. And these are all the files that contain MPC. Now, if I wanted to get a little more specific, let's come back out of the browser and go back into search. And with these F keys at the top, I can move through instruments, effects, loops. Well, let's go to instruments, MPC, and there's my MPC beats. We also have some presets we see here, which tell us that this is from Impact. Let's search another instrument. So for an example of presets, I can type saw, and it's going to search for my files that have saw, and we should get here's some multi-instruments. Down here we have some presence files. So if I'm looking for a specific sound and it's listed as a preset, I can search that way as well. Another way we can search here is in the mixer. This is also new in Studio One 5. We have the filter section. So what this does is it will filter your tracks. So right now we're seeing everything that's in the session. We've got a 2-track beat at the top and a couple vocal files. I'm going to filter Kiara, and now both the arrange and the mixer only display track names that are labeled or named Kiara. And I have this in a folder track that's just labeled vocals. I can do that as well. Search for vocals. Let me spell it right. And it pulls up my folder track there. And the last feature of search you have is the find a track feature. To do this, you hold Option, Command, and T on a Mac, and it pulls up find a track. And from here, you just type the name of the track that you're looking for. Obviously, this is good if you have a really large session. I'm going to type beat, and it's going to take me to the track that has the beat on it. Vocals. You see that takes me to the folder track name, vocals. Inside that, I can type here Kiara 1, and it's going to take me to the track titled Kiara 1. Also do, delay. I thought that would have worked. It should have took me to my effects. You see they're hidden here. So I would assume now that the effects channel isn't listed as a particular track. So I guess this is just going to find your tracks that's in the arrange here. Yeah, it's not going to find your buses or effects channels. Well, that's good to know. But you can easily find a track with that feature there. Of course, your other option is to go to your scenes and set up different scenes if you want to have different views that way. But if you want to get to something quick, just Command Option T and pull up your find a track. So that's 4 different ways that you can search inside Studio One 5. Any questions, comments, let me know, and I'll catch y'all next time. I want to invite everyone to check out my new podcast, the Faders Up Podcast. It's a podcast about pro audio. I've got me and 3 other Nashville professionals. We're discussing pro audio topics, pro audio lifestyle. and it's available on Apple Podcast and it's available on Spotify. So check it out, rate it, let me know what you think.